Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
always liking and sharing, subscribing, of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV.
Yeah,
Don
yeah.
Firstly is very much here today. And,
Hola, hola.
guys, we talk a lot about Davido, about Whiskey, about Burna, about Kiss, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of Afrobeat artists that we talk about
Yeah.
right here. And today being, a very, very good day. It's also a
Mm-hmm.
good day to talk about the one and only Obi himself. Davido.
Baddest.
Yeah, Davido is set to drop another studio album in 2022.
Yeah, yeah.
He's promised us that. He's talked a lot about that one. Do you think David
Mm-hmm.
is still going to drop the album?
I think he's gonna drop the album this year, or like last year that I said it was gonna drop, but then it went silent when it was close to time to drop. But this time around, he's been talking and talking. He released Start Strong, and he said it's the first official single from the album. And then he also announced the We Rise by Lifting Others tour happening in North America. And he said
Yeah,
probably will be performing some songs of the album.
yeah,
And he has also teased us that Fuse produced a lot of songs on the album, telling Fuse to come and complete the album and all
yeah.
that. So I feel that in 2022, Davido is going to drop that album this year.
Okay. A lot of people have been anticipating the album. I mean, I
Yeah.
also, I've been looking forward to the album. But
Mm.
if Davido announced just some, days ago, like a day or 2 days ago, in an
Yeah.
interview that he's not naming his album "We Rise
Mm.
by Lifting Others" anymore.
Mm.
Um, why exactly is that?
Well, on the Dirty Show, like you said a few days ago, Apple Music radio show, he said they asked him about the album, and he was like, "The Rise by Lifting Others may likely not be the name for the album anymore." And he said this is because of the fact that when we were talking about the Stand Strong, we saw the old foundation thing, and we were saying it probably was foundation or a football club, and then we agreed that okay, most likely to be a foundation. So he has said that We Rise by Lifting Others is likely to be the name of their foundation. Like the foundation is going to center around that. So they want to, come up with a new name for the album. It has not been concluded yet, but then he said he was going to inform us. So as it stands, I think he doesn't want to tag the album with Rise by Lifting Up because album comes and goes. So he doesn't want that line to just come and go. So he wants it to be like a forever thing. I guess that's why they gave the rating that okay, I think we Rise by Lifting Up will work more for a foundation so that at least every time people will always see the name, know the name. But then if it's an album, a year, 2 years, when the album stops raining or doing numbers, people definitely move on from it. How many times will people say a good time, a good time? It has come, it has gone. Another a better time came, and then if you are saying we Rise by Lifting Others, most likely after maybe 2-3 years, everybody will just forget about it and move on. But then if it is the name of the foundation, like okay, at least that's the foundation name. Everyone will know that that is the foundation we Rise by Lifting Others. Always in the people's faces, always ringing in people's mind. I guess that was like the second thought they gave me. I was like, okay, probably it's better to have the foundation as we Rise by Lifting Others. Maybe a stand strong foundation, we Rise by Lifting Others would be their motto or something.
But do you think is it a sin to actually maybe name your album "Rise by Lifting Others," name your foundation? I mean, I'm just thinking both could have the same name.
Mm. Yeah, it could have the same name, but then just to also avoid clash of interest, I guess maybe it's best to have them separately so that we know that we Rise by Lifting Others is strictly a foundation and is not in any way affiliated to movie. Maybe music. Maybe you could now say, okay, maybe the proceeds from the album, we go into the foundation to support and all of that, like artists abroad do a couple of times. But then for me, I feel that the name should be like separate from the album title. Yeah, from the foundation name.
Do you think this affects Davido in any way?
No, I don't think it affects him in any way. Everyone knows already that has been his tagline even before he announced officially. He made it a thing by saying it out. So everyone knows that Davido is always supporting, and his close circle, 30BG, always know that he's always like we Rise by Listeners has been like the motto for Davido. So I don't think he affects Davido in any way.
Okay, and the fans have been looking forward to an album called "Rise by Lifting Others." How should Davido, send this message across to them?
I don't know when the announcement came on. Morgan Freeman was even one that made the announcement. So I'm now surprised that okay, like was it not well thought about before that move was taken, because definitely they would have paid Morgan to
Because
run
even the
that
concert as
stuff.
well,
Yeah,
in
to
London
to to
was with
run
Rise
to
by
run to
Lifting
run
Others.
to run that stuff for them. But then, well, 30 BG money day now. So, and then things happens. Something must have triggered the name change. I'm quite sure of that. Something must have triggered it. But then, when a new name comes, everybody will move on to the new name.
What was a new name that you think Davido will want to name this album? I mean, just two wild guesses.
Two wild guesses.
I have two wild guesses too.
It's hard to guess. Whiskey has something around love already. But boy also love that meaning.
Davido won't do love.
Davido wouldn't do love. Come on, nothing is coming to my head at the moment.
Okay, I think wild guesses for me. Number one, I'll say the best time.
The best time. I think for me, I wanted to say the best time, but I feel I moved on from the time
thing. Abi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also think
that second guess.
Another second guess. I mean, this is really funny. May not. But he might just name the album. The last single is just dropped. Davido stands strong, because it's all about that emotional thing right now. I mean, and we know a lot of artists who name the album, one of the singles from the album. So so we could say Davido stands strong, the album, or something like that. That's what I think. He might just change that to mean, but that would also mean that you have a lot of emotional, inspirational songs and everything, because that's what he's trying to preach. But yeah, guys, let's have your thoughts on this one. What do you think about Davido's album change in terms of the name? He has said the name is no longer Will Rise by Lifting Others. Maybe the name is too long.
No, I don't think so. They just shorten a
WRLBO.
WRLBO, yeah.
No, BLO. Sorry, you are right.
We Rise by Lifting Others, yeah.
WRBLO. Yes, WRBLO. We Rise by Lifting Others. Guys, let's have your thoughts. What exactly should Davido name the album? Now that WRBLO, We Rise by Lifting Others, is out of the way. Is it Stand Strong? Is it You Choke? Or Bombardier Boys?
Bombardier Boys. I don't think it wants to do that.
Or you think it's gonna have like something around the time, a best time, a good time, a better time, the best time. What do you think about Davido and the album name? Is that going to be a major moment for him in terms of this album? Does it really do anything for Davido, this album change? Tell us in the comment down below. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Please continue to stay safe and God bless.